Welcome back to the Mental Health Minute. I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. First, I want to thank you for watching this video and being a part of the Mindset Therapy family. 2 times a week, I provide educational videos on mental health related topics as a way to reduce the stigma of mental health. I hope to give you the information that you need to become a better you because I'm invested in your change. So please consider subscribing to my channel as a way to grow the reach so that more people can be provided valuable information on their mental health. You can also turn on the notification bell to be informed of the next video when it's uploaded. I'll post a video every Tuesday and Friday, so check back soon. For today's video, I'm going to discuss ways that you might feel lonely working from home. I'll explain what loneliness is, why it might develop, and how to develop a connection with people while working remotely. Also, stick around to the end to hear the tip of the day. These are quick tips on ways that you can start to improve your overall mental and emotional functioning. So let's talk about loneliness. If you're like many people around the world, you've been working from home for the last several months. When you were initially told to not come into the office and to work from home, that may have been exciting news. You could sleep in, not have to fight traffic, see members of your household more often, and did not have to interact with your coworkers who always needed something when they saw you. It seemed like the perfect arrangement and something you have been wanting for months or even years. Now that the novelty has been wearing off and you're settling into the stay-at-home routine with work, you might find a surprising emotion creeping in: loneliness. Loneliness is a complex human emotion that is experienced quite differently between people. The situations that can lead to loneliness also vary significantly between people. Humans are social creatures, and most of us desire a connection with others. Even if you do prefer to be alone and do activities by yourself, you likely still value having people in your life with whom you can connect. Loneliness develops when there is a disconnect between your desired social connections and your perceptions on whether those social connections are available to you. Loneliness is a feeling based on your perception, and it can occur even when you're surrounded by people. It's important to note that being alone and being lonely are 2 separate things. You can be alone and not feel lonely, and you can also be surrounded by people and still feel lonely. Loneliness is an emotional response to perceived isolation. When you are alone but content with your situation, you can be productive, happy, and motivated. When you feel lonely, you feel drained, depressed, sad, and isolated. If you feel like there are not people around you to connect with or you're isolated, then loneliness can creep in. Isolation can cause loneliness, and the quarantine has created isolation in many people. You may have your roommates, kids, or partners around you and in the same house, but you still feel lonely. Since working from home, the opportunity to connect with your coworkers and the others in the office when getting your morning coffee, at lunch, or just walking the halls has been removed. While working from home, you've lost a sense of connection with the people you would see 40 hours a week or more. You've lost the ability to connect with people on a face-to-face personal basis. Virtual meetings accomplish the same goals for work productivity, but it loses out on the ability to be physically in the same room as somebody and connect with them. When you work remotely, the small moments of feedback that allow you to feel seen are removed. The quick hello between offices and the wave as you walk to your car are no longer received. This can make you feel further isolated. Virtual meetings lose the opportunities for small talk before or after the meeting, and the friendly banter is often removed. You might feel that you're being pushed further out of the office dynamics and stuck with just yourself, staring at a computer in the house that you're in all day. Prolonged loneliness can have an impact on your mental health in a variety of ways. You may be more depressed as the isolation increases, and this can lead to difficulty concentrating, physical complaints such as chronic pain and sleep issues, or the use of substances to cope. If you become depressed, the isolation and loneliness may become more pronounced due to your focus on what you're missing out on. There have been recent news reports of some companies considering the possibility of everyone working from home in the future. For the company, there could be financial benefits to having people work from home. However, for the individual employee, this could lead to continued issues with isolation and development of loneliness. You may have been able to manage remote work for the time being, but to think of it being more long-lasting can be overwhelming. If you're feeling lonely during this period of remote work, there are some things that you can do. You want to ensure that you have an opportunity to reach out and connect with people in your life. This can even include those in the house with you. Remember, even if you have people around you, you can experience loneliness. Set aside time to talk or spend uninterrupted time with those in your house as a way to connect. For those that are not in the house, arrange regular contact with them through video or phone calls. Being able to hear their voice and/or see their face can bring a sense of connection that is not available over text or email. If you're feeling lonely, reach out to people and let them know that you need a moment of connection and to just talk. Yes, everyone is busy and has their life that they're trying to get through. Don't let that stop you. Don't talk yourself out of reaching out because someone might be busy. Let the other person tell you that they're busy. If you do reach out and someone's not available, don't be discouraged. Reach out to someone else until you can make the connection that you need in that moment. If you find working remotely is increasingly difficult on you, and you find yourself developing loneliness, know that you are not alone in this experience. Reach out to those around you because they might be feeling the same sense of loneliness as you and are waiting for someone to just say hello to them. So now for today's tip of the day. Get enough sleep. Sleep has a great impact on our mental health. Restorative sleep allows us to better handle life's stressors, concentrate, and directly impacts our mood. How much sleep you need varies between people, so use your body as a gauge for what works for you. Keeping a regular sleep schedule, even on the weekends, helps your body predict when it will get sleep. Try to find a schedule that works for you and stick with it. You can visit our blog linked below for more information on loneliness. Check out one of our other mental health minutes, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good day.